Hey Pisces, welcome to your January love reading. I'm doing it a little bit different in 2019, guys. I'm gonna do once a month love forecast for all of the signs instead of lumping you all together by element. And doing them every 2 weeks, just because that's gonna free up my time so I can do more videos every week. You're gonna still get the weekly zodiac forecast from me, and I'll still do one card for love each week there, and I'll have like a love focused reading each month. But during the week I want to do different kinds of readings, different kinds of meditations, pick a card, readings, things like that. So comment and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see coming on the channel in the next couple of weeks as we move ahead. So we're gonna see what is happening in your love energy for Pisces in the month of January. Okay, so we're gonna have one. I'm gonna pick 5 cards, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I want to get some information for Pisces for love. Let your friends help. Ask for and accept support from others, Pisces. So Pisces, you all can be very loving, very nurturing signs. And you all can be the kind of people who put a lot into a relationship. And you might get frustrated and you might feel a little bit insecure. The Pisces that I know have always been very loving. Like you all you give so much of yourselves. You give so much of your heart. You don't want to get into conflicts or arguments with others. So you're always looking for the common ground. But something might be happening, Pisces, because one of the things I do feel is happening for Pisces in 2019, I feel a lot of you Pisces are really coming into your element and wanting to take back your power and wanting to be taken seriously. So maybe there were things before that you would let go or you would let slide, or you didn't want to be like a big deal. I don't want to seem like I'm being dramatic. And now you're like, no, but like I don't like this, or this isn't okay. Like you're wanting to speak up for yourself in your love life, but you might be confused on how to do this because maybe you feel in the past you've really bottled up your emotions. You bottle, and then something will happen and you'll go off and your partner might be like, geez, you're sensitive, or wow, like you really overreacted about that. And you could, like, I'll give you an example. Maybe you have like something that happens and you've been feeling for a really long time, like different ways that, oh, my partner didn't think about me, or I feel like they don't ever consider me. And then something will happen, like, you know, all these different things will happen. And then one day maybe like you had bottled waters and they drank the last bottled water, or they drank the last soda or the last beer, and you just flip out. And your partner might be like, oh my God, why are you being so dramatic? Like, we can just go to the store and buy more. Like why are you being like this? Or why are you having such an intense reaction about something that can be fixed? And for you, it's not even about that bottle of water or beer or soda or whatever. You're just feeling hurt because like they didn't ask. They didn't say, hey, do you want this? And it was just one more way in which you felt like this person's not thinking about you. And so with the let your friends help card coming up, it's basically saying, you know, it's okay to open up and to ask for advice from people that you trust, or people that you feel like, you know what, I really like the way this person carries themselves or handles themselves. I wonder how they would handle this situation. So some of you are opening up without like giving all your secrets away, or like being way too open about your life. But you are maybe opening up and having friends step in and help you with how to go about and do these things. Another meaning of this card, my friends, could be Pisces. Some of you, especially those of you who are single, might have friends that are stepping in and helping you meet somebody new. You might have somebody who's setting you up. For some of you, this person's doing it in a very sneaky way. Like they know if I tell Pisces I've got the perfect person for them, they're going to be like, oh, no, thank you. And so they might not tell you. and they might invite you to something and know that that other person's going to be there and like try to kind of get you guys talking. So for some of you, as you're spending time with your friendships or opening up to friendship, some energy, some energetic door is opening up where your love life is benefiting. Some of you have been spending way too much time with a significant other, and the universe is like, you all need to let each other breathe, because maybe it's getting to a point where you're starting to irritate each other. Maybe you're in close quarters, and the universe is saying, get out there, be with your friends, you know, have some time out doing something fun, and then come back to each other, and then there'll be better energy in the relationship. Your next card, Pisces, is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss and holiday time together. So as you're opening up and as you're speaking your truth and as you are, you know, calling in the right relationship for you, those of you who are in a relationship, your relationship could be really taking an upswing where the love life is really improved. You guys are getting along. You're all very happy. And you're maybe even feeling like you're in a second honeymoon stage. You're feeling like, or, you know, for some of you who are dating somebody, you may still very well be in a very happy honeymoon stage. Those of you who are single, this could be somebody is coming in and really sweeping you off your feet. Sometimes this could be the card for getting swept off your feet. And so this is saying allow yourself to be in that flirty energy. Allow yourself to be in that fun energy. Some of you might be getting invited to go on a trip with someone, Pisces. It could be somebody's inviting you to go away with them. I feel like for some of you, there's been somebody you've been getting to know, and this person's wanting to get a better feel for you, like, you know, who you are and you know, if there could be really, really long-term potential here. And they might be asking you to go away with them just as a means or a way of just learning more about you. Like, what kind of person are you? What would life with you be like? And they say there's no better way to get to know someone than to travel with someone. So some of you may be getting invited on some kind of a trip in January. Next, we have financial issues, okay? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this is going to be different things for different ones of you, Pisces. For some of you, you have this energy where you're feeling like there might be financial stresses in your relationship. Maybe you and your partner are arguing about money. Maybe you feel like your partner's spending too much. Maybe your partner feels like you're spending too much. And there might need to be a balance here. There may need to be a checks and balances in your relationship. Some of you, this is a very interesting thing I have seen this card to mean in the long time I've been doing readings. Sometimes this card comes up to say that one of the reasons why somebody's been blocked in their love life, or they've had a hard time meeting someone, is they have this limiting belief about themselves that nobody's going to want me because I have bad credit, or nobody's going to want me because I'm not in a good place in my life financially. Nobody's going to want me because, you know, I don't have a better, you know, living arrangement, or I don't have a better car, or whatever, or I don't have a car at all, or whatever it might be. And this is not the truth, guys. People who are into that crap anyway, they're not like looking for love. They're looking for something else. And when it comes down to real love, somebody is going to love you for you and not about what you have, right? It's a good thing that maybe you're motivated and you're wanting to do better, or you're wanting to improve your financial situation. That's all great. But you have to realize that you are worthy of and that you deserve love right now, this moment, the way that you are. You deserve love right now the way that you are. You have to keep reminding yourself of this. Some of you are going to be meeting someone as you're focusing on your career. Some of you are going to be having somebody new coming in through a job situation. And some of you are having stresses in a relationship, like I said. But instead of arguing with your partner, this might be a good time to sit down together and do some budgeting and try to get on the same page about what needs to go where. Like what needs to be spent, what needs to be paid, what needs to be saved for, how much, all of that good stuff. There might need to be some financial discussions. Those of you who also might be in the situation, and this came up for Taurus as well, and maybe some of you Pisces are dealing with a Taurus, but it could be where there's been a pattern for some of you where you feel like people have been in your life because they've been using you financially, or you feel like you've had partners who were just with you because they were looking for somewhere to stay or somebody to feed them or take care of them, and you might feel a little bit insecure about that, and you might be a little bit paranoid, like, does this person really love me for me, or is this person trying to get with me because they're wanting a, you know, a sugar mama or a sugar daddy or somebody to take care of them? So there could be some healing that needs to be done in that area for some of you Pisces, so that you're having a fuller love life, and that you're not, like, you know, in this fear where you're attracting what you don't want, or you're attracting more negative experiences because of a fear or a limiting belief that you might be holding on to. Okay, so the next card here is we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this is really intense, guys. This could be where there's this energy with another person that's coming along. For those of you who are in a relationship, there could be somebody else from outside coming in and like chasing after you, or like trying to get your attention. Or it could be an ex that's coming back around, and all of a sudden they're finding you happy and settled in with someone, and they might be really trying to pull you in. Some of you are done. You're like, shh, I don't care. I'm happy. I'm good where I am. Some of you are feeling tempted. The best advice that I can give you, when this past life relationship card comes up, the chemistry is intense. The attraction is intense. There's a lot of, you know, like sexual energy. There's a lot of just feeling like this person gets me or I get them. But this is typically someone where either the timing is bad, or like they're not moving forward with the relationship, and you feel like you're in this very hot and heavy romance or affair or lover type situation, but it's not moving into like life partner. It's not moving into like, you know, stability and creating a sense of home together. So with this energy, I would say if you're like, I think this is my soulmate and I'm getting ready to, you know, leave my partner, this would say, whoa, 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 slow down there. Slow down there, because this could be like a karmic situation. This could be intense because of the past life connection. But if you were to leave an existing relationship, this may not be somebody who's going to be able to give you a stable relationship to replace what you're walking away from. Some of you who are single are having a very, very intense karmic soulmate coming back, okay, where you have unfinished business here, whether it's an ex from the past. Some of you, it's an ex, you know, blast from the past showing up, and for some of you, it's just somebody that you have known for many lifetimes. So even though they may be new to you, you're about to go through a whole other cycle with them. But the reason here I'm feeling is for healing and for clearing out your energy, to remove any blocks. Maybe some of you are having a hard time financially, so to remove blocks where you've been struggling financially, or to remove blocks and where maybe you've had limiting beliefs about love. This person might be coming in and there might be a very intense connection, but they might also be like triggering you a little bit, because I'm hearing triggers. And our next card is healing family issues, and so that makes sense to me. I feel a lot of you Pisces are having some past life situations coming up, or a past life soulmate coming up who's triggering you, so that you can heal some family issues or some childhood issues. Some of you may be in an existing happy relationship. I think for you, the past life relationship card is either going to be, like I said, a blast from the past coming back, or it could be that things are happening in this relationship that are triggering your past life fears. And that triggering stuff that's coming up is so that you can heal family issues, okay? Your love life benefits is you forgive your parents. And you might be like, what in the heck? Like, I'm not mad at my parents. What would I even forgive? It could just be ways in which viewing the relationship of your parents as a kid put some fear in you about love. or put some limiting beliefs in your head about love. Maybe you had a parent, like you didn't like the way mom talked to dad, or you didn't like the way dad talked to mom, or maybe they were kind of like mean at each other, or they took turns being mean to each other, and that didn't feel safe for you. Maybe you had a parent who really worked a lot because they had to put food on the table and pay rent, but you didn't see them a whole lot. And so maybe as a kid, you didn't understand that they were working for you, and you kind of felt like this parent doesn't have time for me, or this parent is neglecting me emotionally. And you might be feeling triggered by your partner. Like, I feel like you don't have time for me, right? I feel like when you're here, you're not paying attention to me. And it's really just the inner child in you talking. It's the inner child in you saying, oh my God, this is happening to me again, and I'm so unlovable. For some of you, maybe you had a parent who was not faithful to the other parent, or you suspected, or you had suspicions that your parent was not faithful. So you're like suspecting your partner now, or you're being suspicious about your partner all of a sudden. So there's some really heavy things, either from this life or from past lives: abandonment, rejection, neglect, not feeling appreciated or heard. And so an existing relationship might be bringing up these fears, or as you're meeting somebody new and coming into a new relationship, you might start feeling very insecure. But it's all happening so that you can clear this out. I want to pull one more card. I know I said we're going to do 5 cards, but this feels kind of a little bit like very open-ended to me, and I want to have a little bit of closure for my Pisces friends for love for January. So how can we sum this up here? Because some of this feels like not fun energy. What does Pisces need to know? Passion. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So it's going to be okay, Pisces. You might go through a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, and you might have these insecurities that are being triggered. But at the end of it, what the lesson here is that you're desirable and you enjoy to be happy. You are sexy. You are beautiful or handsome. You are desirable. And as you find ways to keep yourself busy doing things that you enjoy, you're going to be more irresistible to your partner. Those of you who are single, you're going to be more irresistible to, potential partners. So the more that you can do the release and kind of reassure yourself that you're a good catch and get busy in doing the things that you are passionate about or that bring you joy, whether it's simply just coming home after work and listening to music that makes you happy and clearing out clutter around your house, taking bubble baths, going for hikes, going swimming, reading books that are very interesting or topics, maybe volunteering, maybe like being with animals, whatever it is that just kind of gets you pumped. The more that you're spending time doing these things, it's like energetically you're bringing up your irresistibility, or you're bringing up your charm or your attractiveness even. So Pisces, I feel like the universe is helping bring in experiences to clear out all of the emotional backup, all of the emotional gunk, to get you nice and clear. And the whole goal is to bring you here to this happiness, to this joy, to this romance energy. So, positive affirmation, reassuring yourself, any kind of healing or release that you can do might be good. You might have times in January where you just need to come home and be alone for a little bit and cry into a pillow and scream into a pillow, and just remind yourself, I'm clearing out the gunk. I'm letting go all of the bottled up trap stuff inside. I'm releasing it, and I'm making room for passion, and I'm making room for love. Okay? And a lot of you Pisces, the reason why this is so scary is because as you're making room for love, you have somebody in your life right now who's kind of holding space for you, or who's going through this journey with you, whether it's a new love interest or an existing partner. And so your insecurity is like, what if I lose this person? You're going to have times where you're in this fear, but this is saying, remember you're desirable. This person sees that you're desirable, and that's why they're around. And now all you have to do is do your work and let all of the old gunk go. All right, my dears. Watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well, because this is going to bring you more information. This video is for sun, moon, and rising, but you know, just watch your sun, moon, and rising, and that will help bring in more information. And check out the weekly readings, guys, because even though those are general readings about just life in general, work and friendships and stuff, I also do pull one card for love. Let me know in the comments what other kinds of subjects or readings would you like to see, because I'm probably going to start posting, you know, potentially 3 times a week. I want to do 2 or 3 times a week. And so let me know, what kind of videos would you like to see? Meditations, pick a card readings, different subjects or topics you'd like to see. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Reach out. Let me know if you need a private reading. Be sure to watch your 2019 forecast. The link for that is in the description as well. I hope you have a wonderful, prosperous, happy new year. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Till next time, my friends.